Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Tech New Horizons. So, our arc furnace is up and running. It's running pretty good. It will kind of stall out a bit just because there's a bit of loss. This is using, I think, 90 EU, and so every cable you go, you lose a bit, right? So it should be honestly about right, but I think because of that one, it loses a bit, but it's not too big of a deal. It has a bit of a buffer here, but it will lose out over time, maybe, you know, once it gets down to maybe 15 or 20 left, but then it'll start up again, and it might do it a couple times at that point, but it should be pretty good. The way to relieve this would be maybe to put this to the middle here, or potentially put this right in this block and then just have those connected to the bottom or top, or a battery buffer, which I think is really what most people do. And you can actually put a battery buffer right inside the slot there. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. So you can actually put a battery buffer in there as well if you wanted to. Over here is our oxygen gas setup. So we're taking compressed air through the compressor, and then basically it's spitting it over here. And then basically we have the item auto output on the top here. And I think on the side I have the actual fluid pump there, basically outputting into a trash can. That's the nitrogen, if I recall. So I'm kind of getting rid of it for now. And then the idea is there's no filters or anything fancy. The idea is it should take the empty cell and automatically put it in here because it is the next one over. That being said, once this starts getting kind of clogged up and messy and all that, it will empty out, and then it'll basically jump and put the wrong ones in there. But that's not a big deal because I can fix that up. And I could probably put more cells in there to fix it without even a filter to make this run a bit better. But it's good for now, honestly. You'll see here any second. There you go. Any second now. There you go. So you got your nitrogen. Nitrogen's useful. I'm getting rid of it right now. You can also electrolyze and get hydrogen, which then you could take the hydrogen and burn it off in a gas generator. And I think it's about, it costs 30,000 EU to produce, but you'll get to burn off 20. So in the end, it's like 10,000 EU. So you would waste less EU overall, but that's maybe later, right? I like my setup. And then, of course, you know, your last here, the oxygen cells will go in here, which is nice and full and goes in there. And then, of course, then I fill this up. So I grab one of my empty canisters over here, which I've gotten quite a few from Quest, which is awesome. So I just grabbed this, obviously. Oh, yeah, so you can't do it with this one. So you have to do it that way. There you go. And this will automatically get kicked in there. And then I just go boop and fill this up again. And there you go. Oh, are you failing right at the end there? Yeah. She'll start over again in a second. So it even though it fails there, it will catch up and it'll keep going there. So, and then of course I made wires out of this. I'll make some more wires out of these. I'll keep these ones here. So these were great to make new circuits. I actually went ahead and made a bunch of circuits. I made another stack of circuits, which I was happy. So where you're saving here is in the assembler. So basically, if you check over here, the carbon dust and I think it was yeah, that's a coal dust version. It doesn't matter. I think it's both of them, really. So annealed, yeah, there you go. So you do the fine copper and the annealed copper wire as well, and then coal dust or carbon dust, charcoal dust. Yeah, see, we're going to the wrong ones. I just wanted to see the one that said charcoal, carbon, coal, carbon. It must be further down. Oh, here it is. Charcoal, annealed. There you go. Anyways, you get 8, and then you have your refined glue. So that's a really good deal, obviously. 8. You know, the assembler was always giving us a discount anyways, but now we're getting a really good discount because of that. And then the other one that you're saving on is also the vacuum tubes, which is a pretty nice one here. So with the vacuum tubes, the molten red alloy, I guess, molten red alloy, I think is what we're using. Yeah. So you got the annealed, the glass tube, and the steel rod. The glass tube has a new visual look, so you can see it better in machines. I kind of wish they changed the vacuum tube to kind of match it, maybe in the future. Now later on, when you can make yourself molten redstone alloy, so that's like the upgraded version. I think you need that in the blast furnace. Yeah, a blast furnace there. You can actually get a 4 times instead of a 2 times, and that's pretty good because these vacuum tubes are used for quite a few things. Like, you'll see them around for quite a long time. They're not going to disappear anytime soon, basically. So I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, so that got us a discount on that anyways, and I was really, really, really happy with that. So I set up an EXP farm here. Let's do an example of my EXP farm actually. So we're gonna go here, and I'm gonna put this over here so I don't actually place these down. And I'm just gonna go here, and I'm gonna click on these fast. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna right click and consume these at the same time, basically picking these up. So they work really well. Now, do I have my magnet on me? No, let's put the magnet on here. So my EXP farm goes quite far here, and then basically all I'm doing, ow, you know what? I forgot to take off my boots. There you go. There we go. Now we can do this. So this is my EXP farm. Basically, I just run down the line here with our essence berries, and I just go in one big line underground here. Nothing too fancy. A little laggy when you do this. I mean, the FPS shows okay there, but there's like another type of lag that you kind of feel with it. There you go. And then we just go from this side here and do the same thing. So I consume them while I'm running by because to me that's the fastest way to do it. And then that way I can AFK and empty them into a tank after if I wanted to. If you have last stand and it was working, I say if it's working because I don't know all the ins and out of that. I just know Bagline's last stand failed on him, so I don't know if you have to have like a level 3 or higher last stand working or every piece of armor or how that works, but there you go. And then we can go ahead and put that down. And then don't forget also we have these guys in here that you can pick up if you want. I guess we can do this. Let's move this over here. I do that on purpose so I don't accidentally pick that up. This one gets darker. I think I've shown this one to you before, but this is just our aluminum, so. With that new magnet of ours, it works out really well. I should extend it, at least to the end, right? I don't need it as extended all the way, you know, like the essence berries. Even the essence berries might be a little much now. It's more like I'm lazy and I don't always go to it, but I like it. And there we have it. So, oh, we're missing one there. So I just hide them. This one doesn't actually have to be hidden. This doesn't get affected by light, where the essence berry or the aluminium ones are. That was kind of why I have a light torch at the end there, because it's far enough for them to grow, but at least it's a light for me to be guided to, because it'd be pitch black and then I wouldn't know where I'm going, and then I have to have a torch in my hand and all that silly stuff. So I was like, oh, you know what, that works actually. And there you go. So eventually I should process some of that, but then I put that in there. I take my boots, I put them back, and yeah, I like that. Pretty cool setup there. So yeah, I've been looking at doing the EBF time, basically, electric blast furnace time. So what we need is heat-proof machine casing. It wants, how many of those? 11 of those. Which is just Invar. And I think we did Invar together. If we didn't, let's kind of go back and review that quickly here. So to make the Invar, we just go to the alloy smelter, and all we're doing is putting iron and nickel together. So 2 iron, 1 nickel gives you 3 Invar. That is as simple as that. It's a simple recipe. And there's another recipe that we're going to need too, which is the copper nickel. So if we go and chase down the copper nickel, it's literally the same thing pretty much, except copper and nickel if I recall. So we're just going to scroll through here. And yeah, same thing. So copper and nickel gives you, so 1 and 1 gives you 2 of that. So it's a 1-to-1 to give you 2, where the other one was 2 iron and 1 nickel to give you 3. So pretty damn simple. You can't go wrong with that, obviously. So really easy to get that done. So I've actually gotten some of this done. Probably not around here, apparently. Let's see where we got this here. So I did some plates. Here's some plates. And I thought, why not? So I lathed them too. I've already gotten the dust and at least put the dust together. I don't think I smelted it. I think I put it in a chest. And then here's our EXP, by the way. We can just dump that in there. I kind of wish I put it over here so I can work and do my thing. But that's fine. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves some basic tools. We have some tools. We might even have what we need here. So let's go back here. And let's go A there. So it looked like that was a hammer or a wrench and a hammer. Okay. So let's grab a hammer. Are we really low? Oh, no, we have something there. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what we can do here. So this one's going to be all wrench based. So you can get 8 for 2 or 4 for 1. So it's literally the same recipe. One can just, I guess, be automated. Plus, it doesn't use tool durability, obviously. So unfortunately, you're not really getting a discount for that. So I guess we're going to do 12 of them because that is one more. But I guess if you use the assembler, you could do exact. So I guess that's the good news, to be fair. And then we're going to go ahead and do this one now. 6 and, yeah, 1. So unfortunately, no discount there either. You're not going to get out of it. So we can go ahead and put these guys here. So that's 11. Might as well go the full amount here. I hope our thing stays. Boom. Ah, it failed us today. Well, we got another one to destroy. Let's grab this one too. Maybe we can destroy it first. I think I tried that the other day. Oh, it went in there first, and I don't think it actually went in there first, so I'd failed the people. There you go. And there we have it. So that is one thing done. Now you have the electric blast furnace. So it has a lot of information. Blast furnace, controller block for the electric blast furnace. You can use some fluids to reduce the recipe time. Place a circuit in the input bus. Each 900K over the minimum, the heat requires a multiple of blah, 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 E2 by 0.95. Each one allows you to upgrade the overclocker instead, blah, blah, blah. So each 900K over the minimum heat required multiplies by EU by 0.95. So does that mean because it's a 0.95, it's removing the cost? I don't know. Upgraded overclockers would reduce recipe time to 25% of 50%, increases the EU to 400%, additionally gives 100K for every blah, 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 creates 400 pollution. Okay, sounds cool. So let's get our circuits. So like I said, I made lots of circuits there. Yeah, I'm really happy about that. It always feels good to have a bunch of circuits, you know. I went ahead and got ourselves some... what else did I do? There you go. I made the iron furnaces ahead of time. And there you go. And then what else can we do here? So we have to do an input bus here. I think these ones you might all have to do machine-based. Yeah. That's a bit of a nuisance, but that's fine. Oh, look at that. So just one of each? Yeah, so you need to have one of these, and one of these. The good news is you can... Yeah, so LV machine hall, we need a bunch of those. Let's just make some new ones because I don't have enough anyways. Yeah, let's make some new ones here. So we'll grab you. We'll grab the you. And we might need to grab even more steel after that. And then let's get more wiring in here. There you go. Actually, I never thought of this. Oh, I could be saving so much on these. Why haven't I been making them in the assembler? That one, no. But the other one, yes. I could be saving some stuff here. Silly me. There you go. So how much am I saving going by that? Oh, polyethylene. Ugh. We don't have that yet, so nothing we can do yet, unfortunately. So future, that's our future there. Okay, so there we go. We got those done. And then, yes, you're going to go and need to get a chip and then refine glue. There was like a bunch of recipes there, too. So let's get a chest. Is there a chest in each one of them? Chest. So 2 chests and a tank. So that's so good with the tank because we kept getting free tanks anyway. So, oh, here it is. Do we have them in any other places? I guess we only get 2 extra free tanks over time. Okay, and then refined glue, and then we don't have that one, but can we use... Okay, refined glue again. So chip 2, chip 2, so chip 1, chip 2, and chip 1. Okay, it's kind of weird. So we can do those 2. Okay. So the chest one is going to kind of change it up on us, so we'll have to deal with that. So, oh gosh. Yeah, this is how I was making the one things in here, so it worked though. I'll just throw you guys in there for now. So let's put you in here. And then I put a chest thing here, so we can do this. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to go and get a screwdriver anyway, so see here. And where are we running? Ow. Okay, so chip 1, and then chip 2, and then chip 1 again, right? Okay. Or were you? Yeah, you're still chip 1. Okay, so chip 1, chip 2, and then chip 1. So for you and that, okay, I just wanted to see what they were. So we're going to put you here. We're going to put you, sorry, it's this way. Yeah, there you go. Wasn't it? Apparently I always get this wrong. Oh, there's chip 1. Perfect. Oh yeah, this moves around and changes it, and the one that sits in the middle. Okay, so that's chip 1. And then we're going to have to remove the fluid out of here. So we'll grab you. We might actually have the correct one. Let's see. I wish you could go have a texture on these just because it's kind of confusing. You know, oh, which one do I need, you know? I don't think I have one there, so. We'll take you out of there, and then we'll put you in there. Thank you. And then we're going to take 2 of you. So we're going to put 1 with that. There you go. And then we're going to put 1 with a chest. So these are it's a multi-block structure, so these are like hatches basically. So there you go. So that's chip 1, chip chip 1, yes, sorry. And then chip 2 is what we're gonna have to change it to for the next one here. There you go. So I think I can take this out now, yeah. And and then we put, oh sorry. There you go, chip 2. One day I'll get it down, or never. And then just to confirm, we're just putting that and that. Okay, so we'll put you in there, we're putting you in here, and then we're putting another one of you in here. There you go, there's chip 2. Oh yeah, so we're gonna need, no, we need the andesite, but I'll go through that after. Actually, did I? Ooh, I don't think I did I, or did I? Oh, damn, this might be painful. We're going to have to do a bit of a kit, I think, at one point here, because I did not do it right. Maybe I didn't, I just don't remember. Oh, andesite, yeah. Okay, we're going to have to deal with the andesite here. So I need the dust out of this. So let's go ahead and grab this now. So we have this, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll start processing this through a macerator. I made another steam setup here, as you can obviously see now. I wonder if I should macerator. Yeah, let's actually hijack this and set this one up too. There you go. Yeah, I thought, you know, I like the setup, and, you know, the steam is great and it's simple, and I just thought, why not, right? So this room's getting a little crowded anyways, but yeah, we're going to have to build a new room. I'll probably have a room over here for the whole setup. But okay, so that's going through that. Let's go ahead and collect those, not crap them. They don't deserve to be crapped on. Okay. I guess I didn't really need as many of those rods and everything else. But I mean, future, right? Why not? Okay, so, and I might need some other stuff here, so. This is just, I guess, from the extras I had from doing the rods. I just cleaned them up instead. Okay, so there you go. Oh, you're going to need to do the maintenance hatch now. You're also going to need to do a muffler hatch. And then you're going to need to do 2 LV hatches. Oh, okay. And this is where the lubricant comes in, which I wonder if that's somewhat new, because I don't remember ever doing that, but what do I know, right? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, I guess. There you go. So we're going to need to do this crazy-ass hatch. We need bronze. Okay, so this is a bit of a nuisance too, because you're going to need bronze on that. Okay, so assembler is the way to go for that one, obviously. So you got bronze here. And we could get a few of these done and over with kind of thing. So you got that one, and then you're going to use, oh, is this tin again? Yeah, molten tin, okay. Does this actually change? No. Okay. So I guess efficiency on just less material. Bronze, yeah, bronze rings here. I don't even know if I have any bronze. I wouldn't think so, to be fair. It's like I'm trying to think, why would I have any of those bronze blah, blah, blahs, but probably not. No, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves a file in here. And let's go ahead and get rid of this. Wherever. Guess up here. And then we're going to need some bronze. Sure, why not? And then we'll go like this, and no, we're going to do like this, and then we're going to go and do that whole fancy thing here, which I always do wrong. There you go. Cool. And then that way we can put it all through here, and it'll be a little faster anyways. Let's just make sure we set all that correctly here. So assembler, okay, that is actually fine. Don't need you. Put you in there and you in here. Put you up there. And then we just need to get our tin one now. So let's pull out what we got here now. There you go. And then we just need to find our tin version. Here you go. Our melted tin. Yes. Got worried like, oh no, was that an MV recipe or what was going on? It was like, it didn't tick right away, which that's fine. I guess that's for performance and stuff, not to tick all the time. But it got me going a bit there. It's like, oh, damn it. Okay, so there's your bronze of that. And then, is there something better on these ones? There's an MV? No. Okay. Well, so you probably have those, to be fair. Okay, do we have one of you? Yes, I do. So there we have that. Okay. And then electric motors. Oh, good. I did make some a bunch of times ago. Still have enough. Okay, so there is your muffler hatch. So we can get rid of that one. And then you have your LV hatch here, which this is going to be a fun one. So you're going to get lubricant, all that. So let's get this one next here. So I need to get a mallet, I think. A saw. Okay, I think I know what I need. I need you. I need you. I need you. And then I am missing, oh yes, the cutters. And that should get us our maintenance hatch. Okay. And let's just confirm everything's good. Yeah, okay. So now what we need to do is make two, not just one, but two of these LV hatches. Now, did I ever get lubricant from anything? I guess not. I wasn't sure if I got it from a reward or something like that. I swore I saw it somewhere, but maybe that was to make lubricant. So the lubricant can be made simply in a distillery. I think it's the distillery that you're going to do it in. So you got fish oil, you got seed oil, and then you got creosote oil. So you can do it through multiple ways. Some will have more efficiency than other. So I would say you're going to probably be best off with seed oil, I'm guessing, or fish oil for the good amount. But this is 8 lubricant out of 25 creosote. The other recipes are faster, to be fair, but that's all good to me. And that's the distillery, right? So basic distillery, there it is. So here's the question. I don't know if this will work. I hope it does, but we can always transfer it and do all that wacky stuff, I guess, if we need to. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go downstairs and see if we can get some of this stuff out of here. Okay. Yes, you do come out of there. Perfect. Okay, there we have it. I wasn't sure if it could do the 8 containers. Like, I didn't know if it would know how to deal with that, since it's used to usually pulling just one at a time, right? So, but obviously it worked really well. So we're going to have to put our distillery down. Now your distillery, you're going to want some good packets on that, just for the fact that it requires a lot. So let's put it back here, since that's our good spot for now. We got that silly autofill on right now. That's for eating the... It was mostly to auto refill this when you're pulling the berries or whatever, the essence berries. So, okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to dump, I think it was the first one, but we can just double check here anyway. So, distillery, yeah. Oh, yeah, fish oil. Okay, so there you go. So you can only put, what? Oh, that is such a really annoying recipe. Okay, so we're going to have to... you're going to have to do a setup like with one of these eventually, I guess, with this, because this is like a pain in the ass. But for now, I'll just do it manually. Screw it. But I didn't realize it would be such a jerk. So, yeah, it only takes 1,000 at a time. So this is meant, obviously, to be done through a proper, method of automation, obviously. So... I'm just wondering, like, do I want to get rid of one of these? I mean, I can get rid of the one. Why not? I think these are The funny thing is these can't even take, actually maybe they can because it was spaced out there. No, see, this is not even good enough to take that out, so you have to lose it. It's like, that is rude. Okay, so let's go ahead and wrench this up, I guess. Now, you're going to probably have to do a thing beside this too, so maybe we should grab that first, a pump. Funny thing is it's probably going to be more temporary than anything. Plus, it probably can only do so much on the other side, too. Probably only holds like 1,000. So, you're probably going to have a whole second tank for this. But, meh. We're just going to try this out and see what happens. So, what we're going to do is you need a fluid. They only have, I think, an item one built in that can export but not import. And then you're going to take a screwdriver and you're going to do import. I think that's correct. And then we're just going to take you and we'll put you here. And then we're going to go ahead and put the fluid in here. And I'm going to just assume that should work. Okay, so now the creosote in the distillery here needs a circuit of 4, basically. What the heck? Oh, I need it for the mixing machine that I did some other stuff in. Okay, that works. What are you doing? There you go. So, is it importing? Oh, yeah, it's importing. Awesome. So, I don't know if this can actually hold more than the, like, one liter. Or 1,000. They call it... I don't know what their L's are. Anyways, the mixer. What was I making? Oh, yes, I use this for the sand here. Glass. So, I found a good recipe for the mixer here. And it's basically doing this here. So you take your well, that's the quartz one, but you take your sand dust, so you macerate sand, and you only need 1 flint dust, like a large one, and you get 16 glass from there. So I threw that in the mixer and was like, damn, that's, Merry Christmas. That's a lot better than what we were doing before. So yeah, that's going to take some time, but that will work. Okay. Okay, let's move on the list here anyway. So we'll work on that. Let's get that copper nickel stuff going too. Let's see here. Let's put you just right here for now, and we're just going to dump some of you guys in here temporarily. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and... Oh, yeah, we were talking about the copper nickel before, so that's actually really easy. We already did that. We made the copper nickel ingots, which were over here. Did I actually... No, they're right here. So we're going to get those going in here now. There you go. So I have no hopper here, but I wonder if I had one before and then I removed it. Probably. I'm going to have to batch make a bunch of hoppers. Actually, hoppers are probably not so hard. You could probably do that in the assembler these days. Yeah, look at that. That's an easy recipe. I can hopper all the way through here. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves a hopper here. Or a chest, sorry. And then let's grab some iron plates here. There we go. This is good. This is really good because then I don't have to worry about this as much. I always like clicking everything that I'm not supposed to be clicking. There you go. So yeah, I'm slowly remembering to do a bit better efficiency recipes there, which makes my day obviously. So I love how we have all this stuff running now, and it's so cool. So let's check out over here anyway. So, yeah, I thought you guys liked this. So I think I accidentally hit F3, like, I forget which button, but it was the one that reloads your textures, which was a complete accident. I was jumping back and forth in single player doing some testing of issue, because some people were having issues going through the nether, and it teleporting them back right away. I think we've even had that before. But anyways, I was doing some testing in single player and some other stuff and whatever. But when I reload my texture, so if you change your textures or reload textures, things like that, for some reason the Railcraft's textures get broken, at least the fluid texture ones like this. So it's showing right now TNT. That was the first time I ever had that. Usually it looks like some sort of fortress nether block. But yeah, today it was a bit more interesting. So I thought, that's kind of cool. So we're going to make the copper nickel ones here. So to make the copper nickels, you're going to need an assembly machine. And you're going to need to make this aluminum silicate wool. So that's actually pretty darn expensive. You need 16 of those blocks. So you're going to need to make 1, Wow. Okay, so you're gonna need to make a lot of those. 16 times 12 divided by. Oh, okay. I think 3 stacks exactly. Yeah. Okay, so you need 3 stacks of this. So to make this, you're gonna need green sapphire dust. Not a problem. And then you're going to need this silicon dioxide dust. And that was kind of confusing me at first. So you have to kind of wait till Greg Tech shows up here. Click Greg Tech. So I went through this and, okay, how do I get this? So, I went ore washing plant and I was like, okay, we don't have any of that, I'm pretty sure. I saw ore byproducts. I don't have that. I saw macerator. Oh, andesite generates in the world. Actually doesn't. None of the chisel ones actually generate in the world. Even though the config is set to 0, I guess they never wrote a thing to say it doesn't generate in your world. The tooltip just says it's there. Anyways, andesite gives you the silicon dioxide. All you have to do is pulverize it, macerate it. Pretty simple. 1, 2, 3, right? To make the andesite, what you can do is you can take diorite and a random piece of cobble, and you get 2 andesite. Okay, so how do I get the diorite? Because it definitely doesn't generate in the world again. You get it through 2 pieces of cobblestone and then 2 pieces of nether quartz, and then it gives you 2 of them. So it's a bit of a weird recipe, but you craft through it and you go through it, and basically there you have it. You have it, and you can get that silicon dioxide. And that's why I had a bunch there, and that's why they should be done macerating, obviously, here. So, oh no, they're macerating right now, so we're working on those now. So anyways, in the end, that's what we need to do. So we need to, in the alloy smelter, take those and these and put them together. So we can probably wash the other ones and finish with. So where did I do that? I guess you? Oh yeah, so I did the crushed sapphire. So I didn't get the green ones, I did the blue ones. Oh, and we're going to have to hammer those. Sometimes I like to skip a bit. It's like, no, don't do that. So here's your hammer. There you go. So that'll get us these, and then we can wash those, and then we'll get that one. So I'm pretty sure you can use the blue ones as well. You use the green ones, blue ones, or the red ones. So, and I think I got those in, what, Twilight probably? So not hard, just a little time consuming, obviously there. I think I think I should have enough, to be fair. What was the amount? Did you need like one of the, 1 and 1, okay. Yeah, I should have more than enough then. Welcome. There you go, we got a new player. Minecraft UUID Hoshi. Or I should probably not type his name in. You do that. So if we want to know, I do spy on my players. Not in a bad way, but I like to see who they are. So Hoshi. Okay, so Hoshi. I spelled it right, yeah. Looks like he's never changed. He looks like he has a Mr. T skin. What a badass. So I kind of look on Google. I look on, our Discords and stuff like that. Okay, so he's on there. So he's left. I don't know which grave. Okay. So he's obviously played on the official GTNH servers. I don't see any kind of bans or any indication that he could be a bad player either. So, yeah. He might ask questions. That's fine. That's cool. So I'm pretty happy with that. I don't think there will be a problem with him. And that's kind of what I do. So I educate myself. He joined our Discord too, which is great. I always like to educate myself on the players just so I know, we don't have somebody who has been known to do naughty things. Because if they do, I have to keep an eye on them a bit more. I don't say, oh, you know what, I don't like the look of that person, ban. There was a guy who had a Hitler costume. So I mentioned that I would suggest you remove that. It's not very appropriate. But we're not going to just go and ban them for, being creative. But, because we're trying to be a kind of a more community-friendly server, you got to fit in a bit more, right? So, but that's part of the job. That's kind of what I do. So let's get our bucket of water here to do our washing. Nothing like a dirty boy. Oh, look at that. There you go, and we'll put that in there for the other one. Thank you. And then I like to fill it up when I go, so that way we have it. Plus, probably should keep a bucket in there. Usually I keep a bucket of blood though, since it works in the Nether. Okay, so yeah, this is not quite ready, but you know what? It's all right. We got that one going. We got this one going. So this actually should be enough for us to get what we need. So we're going to get this started in here. And I'll fill more over time, but that'll start working on that. So, oh, that's going to be a lengthy process. Yeah, so that's going to take quite a long time. So that's fine. I think we'll probably build the blast furnace on the next episode. I know. So we're crafting it, and then the next episode is building and then maybe doing something with it. So I didn't expect it to be so long on the crafting part here, but that's fine. I could do a bunch of cuts and stuff like that, but I really have to build a whole new building. I got to get my thing here. Oh, by the way, I upgraded our... well, let's just break everything. Why not? I upgraded our piping here. So this is a huge steel fluid pipe, which was expensive. It was double steel plated. You can get them cheaper later. Actually, no, you can't. It's still 12 steel, so no, you can't really get it cheaper. But anyways, I thought it was worth it. So I went ahead and built the huge steel one. So that'll put out a lot more power for even for MV usages and stuff like that. I thought that would be kind of important. And yeah, it comes down into here-ish, and then I don't even think this is on that. I think these two might be sharing it, but obviously I'll have enough to, over time, you know, upgrade and make sure my main, like, bus, you can consider it, like my steam bus, has a decent sized pipe. And then, of course, we're going to have to generate new steam eventually, so maybe outside the front of this building here, for example, or it could be this way. I will have a new steam being generated and be able to work on that. So, yeah, these are calcified completely right now, so, but even then it'll be fine. But actually, let's do a cleanup on that. Yeah, because I don't normally do that with you guys anyways, and it doesn't hurt, right? So, oh yeah, we need to make sure we keep feeding this thing, don't we? There we go. So, yeah, let's go ahead. So I think we've done this before, but I just want to refresh you for safety reasons. Don't want people to get themselves blowing up or losing their items, blah, blah, blah. So first of all, I like to check to make sure, you know, your water is doing great. So your water is all completely full, so I'm pretty happy with that. I don't have to worry thinking, okay, something's up. And then basically what we're just going to do is we're going to go around and wrench all these off. There you go. And we're just going to run across here. So we want 9 of them. We're missing one, so that's not good. It looks like one fell into the map under here. So there you go. Oh, that's going to get messy. So maybe it might be best I grab another one of these and try to fill in that spot, potentially. Oh, I have these too. So obviously that could cause me problems later on, so if I can fill them in, I should have that with a proper block, but that's fine. And then that way, I hopefully won't have it drop on us again. And then what I do is I do it from the opposite side, so water can fill in this first. And I won't even wait till it's full. I just wait till it has a good amount of, you know, water in there. So, you know, 5K plus, or, you know, I'm waiting to like 8K plus here, pretty much. More than enough to satisfy its demands during the day and fill up the rest, right? So it holds up to 32K, and with the pipe size we're using here, more than enough for filling up. And there you go. And then, yeah, we can start breaking these. Perfect. And it doesn't matter if you start on this end, because the closest end does get filled up first anyways, so it doesn't matter. See? Look at that. It's already full of water. This is almost full of water. So it'll work its way here. Actually, I'm actually really... Oh, these are lying, actually. Oh, the interface is lying. It doesn't actually show what it holds. Oh. Oh, that is actually a bug. Interesting. It doesn't show the correct amount. Huh. That might be a bug to report. I'll remember that too. So, yeah, high-pressured boiler not showing the right high... Let's do this on Notepad, I guess. High-pressure boiler not showing right fluid amounts. Maybe 8 to 16K, question mark? There you go. Anyway, so these will start producing, you know, not a big deal. I would have lost some time, you know, due to the day. You know, usually I do this at nighttime, but once these have gotten pretty low just before a new day, but not a big deal. They're going to make 3 times the amount, so it'll make up anyways for the loss I would have had if I didn't touch it. So, okay, so the Coopernickel is doing its stuff. I'm guessing I should just do more of the Coopernickel in there, to be fair. So you've gotten half of them done. Yeah. So, yeah, the LV hatch. Oh, yes, let's see the lubricant. Yes, we were working on lubricant. How did you go? Please don't. So, obviously, this one's a pain in the ass. So, you know, we can go ahead and say, okay, thank you. Pick that up. But obviously, it's not as fun as I was hoping. So, actually, I wonder if you can use a regular cell in that interface. Or it's probably, actually. I've never tried, but I'm actually guessing you can probably just fine. Yep. Okay. So we could make another tank if we wanted to. I can't wait to make the Dark Steel one because it holds a bit more. But they're kind of all kind of a meh. I just don't like the you know using this. When we get into MV though, you can do this extruder recipe, which is nice. For me, it's just me being lazy and having to do all this clay plate crap is kind of it's demeaning to me, man. It's demeaning. Who wants to make clay plates? Do I have any more double plates? No. So I would need to do... Yeah, I have enough there. Okay. Just wondering if I have enough to make one more double amount here. Wrong way, like always. There you go. Sorry, clay plate. You were the weakest link today. Okay, and then let's get to... what are we going to need here? Just grab all the tools there. See, this is why I should be putting torches away. You see how I keep placing damn stuff on the ground like an idiot half the time? Okay, so we got the clay plate, and we're making the low voltage one here. Okay, so we can go ahead and make your pipe. And then we're going to need to get a pump and some bronze. And there you go. And are we missing something else? More likely. 2 steel, 1 iron, so... There you go. I am missing something still. 2 steel, 1 iron. Oh, got 10. It's like, that ain't iron, son. There you go. There you have it. And then what you can do here is... I think it can do fluid output and item output. Now, I think I might have said earlier that it could just do item, but I think it actually can do fluid too. And then you can even do this way, right? So we can just do fluid auto output. There you go. So this, of course, won't fill up till it has the full 1,000, right? So yeah, because those canisters are dynamic, but the fluid tanks are not treating them as dynamic, so that kind of meh. Okay, so let's let that do its thing there. That's going to take a while. Now, there might have been a quest for lubricant. I don't remember here. Well, we should go through some of our quests. So what did I do off camera at one point? Hey, I finally got the gold chest done. It's about time. So Steam Age, let's go for the chest upgrade. Okay. And then what else do we get in here? Nothing yet. I've been lazy. LV Age, obviously, there's always something being done. Oh, okay, so we made the annealed copper, which we saw during this episode, which is great. Loot bag, rubber pulp. We'll go for loot bag. And then we did what was this? Oh, wrought iron. Yes, this was the beautiful part of this. So, and actually talking about steel, and you can do it faster with the blast furnace, blah, blah, blah. But the nice part of this is we can take iron like this and dump it in this puppy. And make, yeah, that's all I care about really is the wrought iron. But we can finally make wrought iron so simple now through the arc furnace. So this thing is beautiful, honestly, for that. So we got that. So you can go for oxygen cells, which is actually not too bad, you know. Well, it's not it's more the cells themselves. Actually, I wonder how much cells are these days. It's more for the cells, right? It's just like, oh shit, I used to pay... They were a really expensive recipe originally, so it's like, what is the price on these guys these days? Extruder. That's an LV recipe. Yeah, so, okay, if you use better materials. Okay, so 10. Yeah, it's just an expensive recipe. Steel is a 1-to-1. Tin is a 2-to-1. Okay, so it's not terrible, but it's not the best recipe either. But we'll ignore it. We'll go for the loot bag. It's not like, oh gosh, I'm breaking the bank. I made the basic mixer. You just cried out already? Yeah. I think this is because this is faster, maybe. That's where we talked about maybe potentially putting a battery in there and actually dealing with the buffer like that. So we have... Where's all our other batteries? It doesn't really matter. Let's do the... It can even be this battery. It doesn't need to be special. I kind of want to fix up that little amount, right? So I'm wondering if... Ooh, crap. That would suck if that played around with that. Yeah. I just wanted to try this out. You freeze up again? I guess so. More interesting that it doesn't have the arrow this time around. Weird, huh? There it goes. Weird. Anyways. So I wanted to put this in here. This... Oh, that's just the Minecraft sounds. Like, what the hell is that? There you go. Oh, there you go. It's charging it, but now it's... yeah, it charged its buffer in there, but it lost its buffer. So it's keeping up at this time, but when it does drop or lose a bit, it should start using... Oh, there you go. So it's using the battery there? Really? It shouldn't happen, but I guess because it's 32 voltage instead of the right amount of voltage. Voltage is 30, though. Oh, so you might not be able to actually use a battery to fix its issues. Ah, darn it. So the battery idea was kind of like I thought it would be a smart idea, but actually it might cause more problems, so my mistake. Okay, how are you doing there? Almost there, so there we go. We got 2 of them there in a sec. Yes, I did the basic mixer, which I showed you what we used it on. I used it for something else too, I think, but I don't remember all the stuff I used it on now. We've got the alloy smelter back here. Okay, do you think that take care of that? I think so. Multi-block goals. Oh yes, I didn't actually set this all up, but it just wanted a retrieval quest here of conveyors, electric pumps, small tin item pipes, which we're actually using them behind us, and small wooden fluid pipes, and then all this. Basically, this is to automate the coke oven and all that process, which, yeah, maybe later I will, but for now, this is what I did with it, so I'm using some of those pipes there, but it was meant to do the coke ovens themselves. So we can go ahead and, yeah, I just want those. I don't want to deal with those barrels. Poor thing. Okay, so there you go. We got another lubricant here. So we can at least do Monster Hunter and then dies. We can now do one of the hatches. Now, one of the other recipes was these low voltage cabling here. Ooh, fine steel wire. So we need to make that... Okay, steel wire, and then, of course, you know how to make steel. Yeah, so... yeah, we can do that. So we'll throw you in there. There you go. We got you guys in here. So I don't even know if this is enough. I guess we'll take an eye on this. I mean, that was the recipe asking for these versions. And then you had this one. Oh, 8 of them. Okay, so... And you needed 16 of those. So... 16 times... Oh, actually, let's do times 2. Times 8. 256. Actually, yeah, so we would have enough. Yeah, that should be enough, actually. So that would be enough for this. And then, of course, you have your fun materials there, which we're working on right now. So there we go. You and you. And, oh yeah, of course, this was going to take a long time to finish. But here we go. Don't know if there's any kind of triggers elsewhere in the quest book there. But eventually, I won't pre-do them because obviously I want to see if there is a trigger and then get that later on. But at least we have those worked on, so that'll have to be finished next time. 5 seconds, yeah. So we can finish that up on the next episode. That is just tin. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I think that will finish that. We got the hatch one we'll work on now. Magnetic iron rod. So we have that done, or steel. Oh, well, we'll just give him a second. Okay. And then magnetic iron. Oh, it has to be magnetic iron, by the way. Okay, so let's get a couple of these. And, okay. You just need, how many did we need for that one, by the way? Oh, you need 2, you need 4. Okay, that will be enough. And then we need the circuit, and then you need the fine steel, fine wire. Which we're going to do that here through this process. There you go. I'm getting too close to the forest, I guess, now. And so creatures from time to time are getting on top of my building, being annoying. I might have to either torch around more, or maybe even consider building some kind of wall. Or maybe I can also place those... Ooh, I wonder if I can make the better one. I don't think so. Magnum. I think that requires, like, yeah, the QED stuff. But I can make a bunch of these and put them under the ground. Yeah, 16 blocks, which is pretty good. It did require the flaw diamond, which is 2 diamond. Yeah, 1 diamond for 2 of those. Actually, there might even be a better recipe, to be fair. But, okay. Oh, I thought that was it. I was like, I'm pretty sure I needed more than that. How are you doing here? Okay, so we can do the... Oh, whatever. So let's go and grab the assembly machine here. So we needed a chip of 1. Okay, so we'll just grab you. And then we'll put you in here, and we'll set this to number 1, please. There we go. And we'll put you as a chip of 1 here. And then it doesn't matter what else you have in there. So you have your piece of iron in there. And then you have these guys in here. Where did you go? I guess I never put it in my inventory. I thought I did. Oh, I've done that a few times accidentally. It's like, whoopsies. There you go. And then we need to magnetize these guys. Polarize them, whatever. There you go. Get that going. Perfect. Okay. I sometimes don't know what happens there. Like, I don't think there was any lag, but sometimes it just likes to freeze up. It's on its own. It's just like, no, it's who I am. Don't judge. We can take you guys out and bring you back. Beautiful. Okay. And, yeah, okay. So, you got that done, my friends, and then, yeah, we're going to do the... You got that one done. We're doing this one anyways. So we need a bunch of things. Circuits, pump, tin wires. Okay, so circuits, tin wires. Let's get rid of a bunch of you guys. Welcome. Oh, I forgot to say welcome to that new player. Welcome, XA whatever. There you go. And there you go. And, oh yeah, so we're getting rid of these guys. There you go. And, yeah, so we'll go here. And I know we're missing some stuff, and I'm not clicking the right stuff. Okay, you need a pump and then the other guy. Okay. So we're going to need a couple pumps anyways for that. And then we're going to need a couple of our... They're in here, aren't they? Man, we went through those like candy today. Oh, made 8 of them and pretty much used all 8. And now I'm derping up and clicking everything but what I'm supposed to be clicking here. There you go. There you go. Awesome. Okay, so there we have it. And perfect. So, yeah, we just need one more, obviously, for that. And we're good for that. Good. Oh, and yeah, we did. It says 128 there anyways, so 256 for the single strand. So that was perfect. So that's it. We basically need one more, and we have all the required things here, except, of course, the Cooper nickel blocks which unfortunately now we have to wait for these guys to make a lot of that wool, which that's just obviously going to take a long time. So that will be finished on the next episode. So between now and the next episode, I guess I get to spend some time working on building up a new spot, you know, to put this all. And I didn't mean to have this so crowded in here, too, to be fair. I was going to have an opening over here. I mean, I still can put one in there and clean this up later, but this got a little bit more messier than I expected, to be fair. So, but we'll work on it. There's another lubricant anyways. Yeah, we should be able to get this all up and running on the next episode there. Let's go ahead. I'll need to make some more steam turbines, things like that too, right? So I'll get like a room set up for that. Let's just throw all you in here for now. I know I'm going all messy. This is everything that I'm not supposed to do that I'm doing again. There you go. I'll clean it up for the next episode though. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Salt. That's actually not so bad. This was a better, you know, 3 electric motors even to me is like, oh, that's nice. To me, that was a much nicer loot bag than I normally get. So that was kind of nice, actually. Got some salt. Those people get all salty. I guess I had another. Oh, yeah. I needed that for something else, actually. I didn't even think I had plain ass salt, but yeah, I would have, actually. I'm going to sit on that anyways later on. Okay, my friends, so that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see wonderful people next time. And yeah, next time we'll get that EBF up and running and start making some of the aluminium. And how exciting is that? And we'll go from there. So have a wonderful day. Bye.